So, Congress has passed the traditional infrastructure bill. Yay, lots of money for roads and bridges and something new, broadband. Awesome, I'm all for it. Yay, let's get that investment going. But here's what I'm really thinking about. I'm thinking about the piece that they didn't do. Build back better. Don't you just love alliteration? Or what they call it, the human infrastructure bill. That makes me feel strong like a bridge. Here's what I'm worried about, is that it's not gonna happen, that they've already been negotiating it away. But here's how I'm feeling. Feeling a little tiny bit hopeful, a lot anxious, and really mad at Republicans and moderate Democrats. Jared Golden, are you listening? So here's why I'm really, really mad. See this pencil, this accounting pencil? This only comes out when Congress is dealing with human beings, people, you and me, and what we need to thrive and to survive. There is no accounting pencil that comes out when the military budget is passed, even though it includes a $1.75 trillion boondoggle in F-35s. Or they don't pull out the spreadsheet to look and see how the United States compares, that we actually spend more money on the military than the next 10 countries combined, including Russia and China. And oh, by the way, all those other countries, they also provide health care for all their people. No, we don't pull out our pencils then. Why is it that the pencils and the accounting sheets are reserved for us? Why do you pull them out only when our lives are at stake? When you might actually help us by taking the money that we give you in our taxes and reinvesting it in us. In universal pre-K for 3 and 4-year-olds, for a child tax credit that actually supports people who are having children and ensuring our future, for older Americans who get the dignity of actually being able to hear something by hearing aids being included in Medicare, by providing affordable housing for millions of Americans that they might not only have a house, but actually a home, and dealing with climate change that's going to kill us all if we don't get on the stick. Why is this where all the questions and doubts come up? What is wrong with you, Congress? What is wrong with you, Jared? Now you want to bring out pencils and spreadsheets? No. This is when you step up. This is when you say, this is what I fight for. Everyone deserves respect and dignity and support. Where meeting the basic needs of Maine people and people across this country is a bottom line that will not be crossed. Not a political football or fodder for a different conversation. That is what we need. We will no longer build our economy and take care of our most vulnerable on the backs of unpaid or underpaid women and people of color. That's the promise of Build Back Better. That is the promise of reshifting how we think about what makes us safe, about what makes us a great country. We have the opportunity to do that with Build Back Better. We have the opportunity to invest in our people. And you don't like the gimmicks and tricks, Jared? Well, then fix them. And you better make sure that you use that same damn standard when you're looking at military budgets and tax breaks for the rich. I am holding out a teeny bit of hope that Congress, including Jared, is going to come to its senses and use this incredibly pivotal moment in history to not go back to what is familiar, but to use this opportunity to help us understand what infrastructure is really all about and what really keeps this country going. People, families, people and families who need support right now. People and families who are hungry for a government that works for us and not against us. That is what is included and a start in Build Back Better. Come on, courage up. You can do this. Pass this thing.